3280. How's it going, guys? So I know it's been a while since I've made a video, but I kind of wanted to just go over some weight reduction mods and basically what I've done to my S197 to get it to 3280 right there, which is actually a little bit heavier than what I thought it was. I thought with the mods that this car has, I thought it was closer to the 3100 range, but as it sits, it's actually 3280. So I just want to go ahead and do a quick walk around and show you some of the weight reduction mods that I've done. We'll start in the front right here. So recently I did some strange lightweight brakes. I did the Weld Illumistars 17 by 4.5 up in the front. And then I did some ARP wheel studs as well. And the rears are 15 by 10 Weld RTS S71 B Deluxe, also with ARP wheel studs. These brakes are actually the stock ones. I might replace those later on with some strange to match the front. I did some Euro taillights. I think those look sick. These aren't weight reduction mods. These are just kind of like things that I've done recently. I'll even turn on the Euros so you guys can see them. These are Euro lights. They actually look identical to the stock ones when you turn them on. It's just when they're off, that's when you can see the main difference. And then in the interior, we did some turkeys with the race clip harnesses and a Brom harness bar for the harness, the race clip harnesses, the rear seat delete in the back. And then of course we still have the Motion Raceworks steering wheel. I have the radio delete from Coyote Direct. It's just chilling down there. I'm gonna put it on because it actually fell off when I was doing a pull a couple days ago. That's how I know you're fast, right? That thing just flew right off. But yeah, basically, in a nutshell, the weight reduction mods that this car has done, it includes a BMR K member, which you can't see, but it's down there. It has a radiator support. It has no sway bar in either the front or the rear, but it does have an anti-roll bar, so that kind of replaces the weight in the rear. It has no exhaust because obviously we have the bumper exit right here, so that deletes the entire exhaust. It has the Weld drag pack, which is pretty expensive. You guys don't have to go that far, but I wanted it just because it's like my dream drag pack. It has the turkeys, which you guys saw. It has nothing in the rear. I wonder if I can open the rear. It's a little bit of a mess, but just so you guys can see, there's nothing in the rear, in the trunk. As you can see, it's gutted pretty much. Just some stuff here. I was gonna do a battery relocation. This is actually the next thing. I want to do the battery relocation with the master disconnect switch. But yeah, there's nothing in the rear. So no spare tire, nothing. That saves a lot of weight too. If you guys remove all the carpet and the spare wheel, all that stuff in the rear, that's gonna save some weight too. The Motion Raceworks steering column, I think that saves about 20 to 25 pounds because it's all the way to the front to the entire steering column, and then the wheel, of course, which is super light. You don't have an airbag. I don't have an airbag in either the passenger side or the driver's side. The TH400, I think, saves a little bit of weight as well. It's a TH400. It's not an MT82. And yeah, I mean, as in terms of other weight reduction, oh yeah, it doesn't have AC either. This car doesn't have AC or the heater. The heater core lines usually go from here and they go up into the firewall, but obviously I took the heater and the AC off, so that's going to save some weight as well. The AC compressor is usually down here, but as you guys can see, there's nothing down there. So I removed the entire AC system, and that's about it in terms of weight reduction. And like I said, it weighs 3280, which I honestly thought it was going to be a little bit lighter because I've talked to some other guys and theirs is in the 3100 range. There's a guy, Orby, that I follow on Instagram, which you guys probably heard of him. He has that S197, the white one. His was like 3140, I believe, and he actually still had the navigation and the entire AC system. Yeah, the curtains look pretty good. It has no radio, obviously. Shout out to It's Just a Six right there, my favorite YouTuber. You guys check out his twin turbo Coyote. It's also with the TH400. And that's my car right there. That was last year, actually 2 years ago. Looks way different now. That drag pack was the LMR drag pack, which is actually cheap. It looks good, but it was cheap. I wanted the Wells, the Illumistars, and then the B Deluxe in the rear. I think it looks way better now. But yeah, that's gonna do it, guys. Like I said, these are just some tips to get your car a little bit lighter. I think these cars, at least mine, it was a base model. It was about 3,600 from factory, if I'm not mistaken. The premiums are gonna be a little bit heavier because of the navigation and the seats, heated and cooled seats. So this was a base model, and I was able to get it down to 3,280 pounds. So if you guys like the video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. I appreciate you guys watching, and if there's any videos that you guys want me to do on this car, let me know. As of right now, the car, I can drive it, but unfortunately I can't race it because I have a blown head gasket. So I'm able to drive it and whatnot, but not race it. I have some Kinetic MLS head gaskets and some ARP head studs right there. I'm getting ready to install those, but I'm debating if I'm gonna do those with just the Gen 1 or if I'm gonna buy a Gen 3 short block to push this thing over 900 without risking the motor going out. So as of right now, I'm planning on doing a Gen 3 short block later on this year with ARP head studs, MLS head gaskets, and probably some pack valve springs. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.